All right, KTC, so here we are on race week. Got a lot to talk about today. I want to go over the lead up, everything that I'm going to be considering, thinking about, and executing to hopefully lay down the best Peach standard distance race, which will also apply if you're racing the sprint as well. So if you want to stick around, hear how I'm going to approach everything from these couple days leading in, the morning of, the race itself. You might be able to glean a couple of tips, tricks, things you might want to consider doing yourself, and that will make up the crux of this video. Also want to circle back to the leaderboard. I missed last week, so I apologize whoever won that. Might have been me. I don't know, I can't remember. So, not a big deal. And that is about it. A couple updates of things that'll be coming down the pipe as well. So, in terms of this week's leaderboard, knocking that off really quickly, congratulations, Julie. Julie K didn't think that anyone was going to beat Kayla this week, but congratulations, 10 minutes. So north of 20 hours. So congratulations, Ironman's coming fast. Kayla, well done, 2023. And I came third, 18:31. Total distance, looks like 3 loops of the Ironman course in 1 week. Definitely will win the distance challenge. So congratulations, Kayla, for that. Dustin logging the miles, and myself number 3. And longest activity, Florin, I guess you can thank Strawn for that. Having a flat issue. Julie number 2 at 6:02, and Kayla 5:45. Maybe I shouldn't have stopped my watch. I could have made that one. But anyway, congratulations, everybody. This week, looks like Kate's off to the lead, and followed by Dave and Kayla and Florin. And, well, a lot of you guys are racing this week anyway, so please do not go for volume challenge. It's really going for rest and recovery challenge. So, perfect segue maybe into leading into this weekend. Again, we got a double header. Some of you are swimming the across the lake and doing the Peach. So for all you across the lake swimmers, hope you have a wonderful time. I don't have too many tips or tricks for that race. I have heard it's a rolling start, so you will be seating yourself by estimated finish time, I'm going to imagine, and then just rolling into the water. So that'll be a change. So that'll be interesting to hear how that goes. Definitely, if it is a sunny morning, which it looks like it's going to be beautiful weather, I would recommend the tinted goggles. Make sure that you got some good anti-fog or newer-ish goggles that won't fog up on you, because it is definitely a challenge to sight all the way across the lake. What I would recommend sometime before you start swimming, stand back, look at where you need to go, and then find some bigger either landmarks, buildings. We're starting to get a skyline here in Kelowna, so maybe there might be some high rises you can pick out, or mountain peaks, or big trees, and use those for your sighting as you are standing on the other side of the lake. So again, the bigger the object, or again, piece of terrain that you can use to keep you going in a straight line, the better. And then as you get closer and closer to shore, you should be able to kind of narrow in on the beach and where the finish arch is, and keep going in a straight line, hopefully. That being said, whether you're racing the across the lake or the Peach, remember to swim. It's not a thrashing competition, and sometimes when you get into a race scenario, you got a wetsuit on, you just start flailing. Keep it smooth, hold the water, be efficient. And if you have the opportunity to warm up, which is the next thing I'll talk about, especially leading into the Peach, try to get in a nice little warm up. If you do have that opportunity, it will pay dividends. So in terms of the across the lake, again, have fun, sight well, swim straight, swim smooth. That's about it. Don't drown. Pretty much all I think about when I do the across the lake. So moving into the Peach, and again, we are in recovery phase now. There's nothing that you can do to get faster than to rest. It is good to keep a little bit of activation going, a little bit of pep, really short efforts, 20, 30 seconds, just a few of them, just to, again, keep things fired up. But other than that, it's all going to be rest and recovery. If you're joining any of the KTC sessions, we kept it pretty light for all the racers this morning, which will continue on through Thursday here. Tomorrow we will do a little shakeout at the track. It'll be really short, planning on just a 45-minute little warm-up, couple builds, and shut her down. If you're not racing this weekend and you want to put in a larger main set, then you're more than welcome to. But that's the plan for Friday morning. Saturday, same deal. Plan to splash around in the water a little bit. Might do a loop or two at gyro. May even do some in and outs just to get used to going horizontal, vertical. Last time I did this race, I was really dizzy for quite a long time on the bike, which I didn't really go in with much fitness to begin with, but want to make sure that I got that dialed. So again, Saturday will be pretty light. Might even do a late little jog after, but nothing too crazy. And then Sunday's race day. Now, obviously, if you're doing the Across the Lake on Saturday, have fun doing that swim. If you're not doing the Across the Lake and you want to come down to gyro, there won't be the Across the Lake people there anymore, so we should have lots of room and, yeah, a good little shakeout swim. So in terms of the lead up, that's pretty much my plan in terms of keeping it easy. Lots of rest, lots of hydration, especially the day before, staying on the sport drink. Not going too crazy. You don't want to go hyperhydration or anything like that. And dilute yourself too much, but you want to definitely get on top of that. And in terms of eating plan, usually, carbing up a little bit more so in the mornings, and you can kind of taper it off at night. You don't want a huge dinner sitting in your gut that you may still be working on digesting in the early mornings of Sunday or even Saturday if you're swimming. So, be purposeful on that. And that's pretty much it. Nice gentle stretching, recovery. If you have any massage guns, recovery boots, things like that, it'd be a good time to spend a little time there and enjoy your extra time. Make sure you give yourself lots of time. Pack everything up. Double check it. Don't forget your shoes or helmet or any of those key pieces that, trust me, it happens more than you know. And that's pretty much it for some of the soft lead up. So a couple of things that I'm planning on doing. Again, today I'm going to pretty much be following exactly what you guys are doing. Similar swim, pretty much exact same swim. Again, might do a little light run or bike today. Friday, again, a little warm up on the track, nothing crazy. Might spin the legs out. Maybe even a short little dip, nothing, 20 minutes to a half hour just to keep the feel of the water. And then Saturday, nice little gyro splash. Again, I'm probably do like a little 3-4-ish light run, maybe a couple strides in there, just some pickups. And other than that, just test the bike, make sure it works. So I might go for a little 15-20 minute tootle around, and again, nothing of substance that will create any training stress. So that will be my lead up into Sunday. Now, Sunday is an early morning, 7 o'clock start or 7:05 for standard. I believe there's only 2 waves from the athlete guide, so the sprints will go off first and then followed by the standards. My plan is to get down there nice and early as always. 1, it's nice for parking, and 2, I have time for warm-up. So this is probably the biggest mistake that I see people do, is not warming up enough. And this would apply for sprints and sprints and Olympics or standards specifically, just because you do need to be going hard from the start, or most of you need to be going hard from the start. Those of you that may be taking a little bit longer, 2.5 to 3 hours, you have a little bit more time. You might want to conserve a little bit of energy, but to get the body turned on, I'll tell you exactly what I need to do, because it takes me about at least a half hour before I start feeling good in whether it's swim, bike, or run. So typically my morning routine is, again, getting up nice and early, have a good little breakfast. I'll have my coffee on the way down, get some caffeine in me. I'll also have one sport drink while I am doing the warm-up. So pretty much kill one bottle. Now my warm-up consists of about a half-hour ride. So when I arrive in the morning, first thing I'm just going to take the bike out, go for a ride. My plan is to get down there probably around 5 o'clock and go for, again, a half hour. I'll ride the first bit of the course, so go up Vancouver Hill, make sure I check out the little out and back, know exactly what that looks like, and then ride down the Naramata or towards Naramata just a bit, again, about 15 minutes. And then I'll turn around. The first 15 will be nice and easy, again, just warming up, nothing crazy. And then the last 15, I'll do a couple builds, a couple short, higher intensity efforts. Again, 15, 20 seconds, nothing too crazy. And just make sure everything feels good on the bike. The glutes are warmed up. Usually the glutes tie up a little bit on me in the beginning of the race. So typically, again, half hour riding is a nice way to wake up the body, get the blood flowing, and get set up for the rest of the warm-up. Yes, there's more. So after I get off the bike, then I'll grab all my gear. I'll do the check-in thing. Hopefully that's around the 5:30 time. People will just be showing up or starting to show up. There's a couple keeners that'll be there super early like me too. But so hopefully that goes fairly quickly. I am going to do the morning of check-in. I don't want to drive down there the night before, so it's not a big deal. Throw a couple stickers on your bike and helmet. Doesn't take a whole lot of time, so I'll do that. Again, 5:30. Hopefully done that process and have everything set up and in transition. Maybe even a porta potty break. Goal is to have that done by 6, so half hour time there. And then 6 o'clock, I'm going to start my run warm-up. It's only going to be about 15 minutes, so I'll do about 6 minutes, so just gradually getting into it. I may even do actually some activation before I start running, kind of like what we do at the track. Then I'll get into a slow jog, getting very similar warm-up to what we do at the track. From there, a couple running drills. I'll do a couple builds or strides just to make sure everything's firing, get things turned over a little quicker. And again, that should take me about somewhere between 15 to 20 minutes. So that brings me to 6:15, 6:20. From there, back to transition. I will have my bottle done by then. So that will be it for hydration. I will also have a gel that I'm going to be keeping on my person to have right before the start of the race. So I will from there get the wetsuit on, hopefully get into the water for about, I'd say, a 10 to 15 minute swim warm up. So that may be around, I'll say 700 to 1,000 meters, where again, I'll just kind of ease into it, may do some sculling just to get some feel of the water, a couple pickups, and the goal will be to be out of the water, feeling good at about 10 to 7, which gives me about 15 minutes for any other things. So hopefully there's no rules or lifeguards that say I can't swim or things like that, but if everything goes according to plan, that is my morning warm-up. So it is about an hour of warming up, and I need that. So obviously, you're big people. You can choose what is going to get you set up best, but I highly recommend take your time on the warm-up, get there early, and you're not going to feel like you're spending the first half of every modality getting warm, and then by the time you start to feel good, it's time to switch. So that is my race day warm-up, and from there the swim goes right along the beach, so really nice swim. The only recommendation I have for the swim is have tinted goggles if it's sunny, because coming back towards transition, you're swimming right into the sun, and it's really hard to see. You do have the shore on the one side that you can look to manage your distance, hopefully. Still not as effective as looking forward and swimming in a straight line. And just like the across the lake, pick those big those big points that you can sight towards, and honestly, it might be the sun. Just keep going towards the light. Eventually, you're gonna hit the shore. It should be a wetsuit swim from the looks of it. And in years past, it's been a beach start or just ankle entry or ankle water depth entry type thing. We'll see. It looked like the water level is really high in that area. So I would plan for either a beach start or an in-water start. And I haven't seen anything to stipulate one or the other. So if you have, feel free to make a comment and chime in. But I'd be prepared for any start. And it's a mass start. I'm not too sure how many participants they have, but it looks like the sprint's all going off at once. And then the standard is all going off at 5 minutes later, which is going to cause a little bit of havoc for the standard, as I imagine we're going to catch some of the sprint people. But so it'll get a little messy out there on course. So just keep your heads up if you're in either race. There'll either be people coming up behind you or you're going to be coming up on some people. So just be careful on that aspect. Other than that, I did get an email that the bike has been shortened due to some construction happening on the road for the standard distance participants. So we are 3 kilometers shorter, so a little quicker bike. That's, I'm a little disappointed in that. I love those extra time on the bike, but all good. It's only 3 kilometers. So other than that, really think about riding as fast as you can. At the end of the day, it's all about getting from point A to point B as quickly as possible. And that may entail burning a few matches or require burning a few matches on the ups. And riding as efficiently as you possibly can on the way down, especially if you spin out, lose some gears or spin out of all your gears, then staying as aero as possible, carrying as much speed as possible. And again, it's all about speed A to B. So it's only a sprint or a standard. You can burn some of those matches and hopefully have the quickest bike possible. Then the run, same type of deal. You're definitely going to be burning matches on the way out. So consider either the sprint or the standard. The first half is going to work. You're going to work regardless. It's quite deceiving when you turn around and come back the other way, especially for the standard. When you get out to the turnaround there, it's quite a downhill. So again, you're going to carry quite a bit of speed. I would say 15 to 20 seconds per kilometer faster on the way back without doing any more effort than on the way out. So especially, I'm not even talking about the Vancouver Hill part or that side street that's super steep. So really push on the way out, and hopefully you can just maintain and carry that speed and survive on the way back. Careful on the downhills. Vancouver Hill, you can get out of control, and that side street, can't remember the name of that street. Anyway, it starts with an A. You can definitely get out of control on that. So you're going to be having to brake on the way down, which is really difficult, especially when you're fatigued. So just be careful. When in doubt, tuck and roll. Hopefully you may pass some people on the way down. But that's about it. And then straight shot through to the finish. Make sure you smile for the camera, and I can't wait to see everybody down there and celebrate the day. It should be a fantastic time. I think there's at least 10 to 15 KTC athletes that'll be down at the beach. So again, it will make for a great day. So other than that, again, the warm-up piece is my, I forgot to say, I'm going to take that gel right before the swim starts. So about 10 minutes before, that will be when the gel goes in. And on the bike, I plan to take 1 bottle just because that's all the time it's going to take me. But if it's a hot day and you're going to be, hour and a half to 2 hours, then I would definitely bring 2 bottles. So I'm going to be taking a bottle with sport drink, but it won't be super concentrated, so pretty dilute. Just find my stomach doesn't like the sugar when it's working at threshold that well. So a lot of what I take will be that, and I'll probably do a caffeine gel, as I am not near the end of the bike, probably 2/3 of the way into the bike. I might pop a gel and keep that energy in. And then on the run, I'm just going to take what's on course. Probably just water, maybe a little sport drink, and hopefully they have ice or something to cool off with if it does start to heat up. But even some water on the head is should suffice. So that is my race plan. Again, making adjustments to your plan based on your abilities, your pace is recommended. But just so you know exactly what I do and why I do it, and I won't stress this enough, if you can get there early, do a really good warm-up, it will pay dividends. As long as you're fueling through it, so if you have breakfast, you're doing some sport drink, maybe a gel through your warm-up, you're not going to be fatigued. So you're not going to run out of energy for your race. So anyway, hopefully it makes you feel good right from the start, and you can give it 100% right from the gun. So that's it. Can't wait to see everybody's results from this weekend. Hope you have a lot of fun. That's really what it's all about, is just having fun. Nobody really cares about you anyway, whether you win or lose. Monday morning, no one will remember a thing. So enjoy yourself. Remember why you do it. And yeah, good luck. Have fun. See you out there. Until next time. Bye-bye.